The most important thing you're not doing. Listen to me. Strength is not optional. It's the foundation of survival, function, independence, and a life worth living. You might not care about strength now, but life will make you care. When you can't get out of a chair, when you can't carry your groceries, when your body says no to what your mind still wants, you'll wish you started today. I'm telling you this because I've lived it. I've broken, rebuilt, and come back stronger. I've seen it in others. People who've ignored strength until life forced them to pay attention. Here's a personal story about me. I've broken both hands, fighting, jet skis. I've wrecked my back, 8 years in the Marines, jumping out of airplanes, bailing out of the back of military trucks with a backpack and heavy gear. I've herniated a disc, twisting under weight, doing construction work. I shattered my kneecap, slammed it into concrete skateboarding. And after all that, they told me, you can't lift heavy anymore. Well, they were wrong. I rebuilt myself with strength training. Squats, presses, deadlifts. 3 sets of 5 for the big lifts. 1 set of 5 for the deadlift because it's so taxing. This is training. Training has a plan. Exercising is random. It's what you do to sweat and feel tired. You don't squat 405 pounds by goofing around with a bunch of variety for the sake of mixing it up. You train the most beneficial lifts consistently, adding weight each time. 5-pound increments at first, building over time. And here's the thing, the organism adapts best when you stress the whole body at once. That's why barbell training is the best tool. It loads the body evenly, trains every muscle group together, and can be micro-loaded forever. This isn't just about muscle. This is the kind of training that triggers more human growth hormone and testosterone, hormones you need as you age. Let me tell you a story. I knew this man in his 50s. He wanted to look ripped, abs, veins, the whole deal. But he said to me, I don't want to lift heavy. It's too hard on the body. Well, that's what he thought. Here's the truth that he didn't know. Heavy, properly programmed strength training is the most practical and beneficial thing he could do for his body, his health, and his life. It builds the muscle that burns fat. It strengthens the bones so you can keep mobile. It fortifies the joints so you can move without pain. After a few weeks of learning the lifts though, with proper form, progressive overloading, and enough recovery, not only was his body changing, but so was his mindset. The guy who thought heavy lifting was too much is now excited to hit a PR because he finally understood you don't get strong by accident, you get strong on purpose. Between sets, you rest long enough for your body's ATP, the energy system, to recover so you can get in all your reps. 5 minutes, even 10 if you need. This is strength training, not cardio. Grind, push yourself. And if you fail, at least you learned something. But we don't train to fail. That's why we use a squat rack with safety bars. We control the risk so we can push the limit. And don't let doctors and physical therapists deceive you. Most are not trained in the stress recovery adaptation process. They'll give you the bare minimum to get you out the door so they can bill your insurance. Your fitness is on you. That's why when you see a truly fit person, it catches your attention because it's rare, it's earned, and it's impressive. And it's for everyone, whether you're 16 or 100. We don't lose muscle because we get older, we lose it because we get lazy. Don't be that person. Get more active as you age. People in their 90s, they're doing programs like Starting Strength and reversing osteoporosis.
I do like the deadlift because who would have ever thought somebody of my age and my size would be deadlifting 112 pounds? And I've only been doing this a little over a year.
They're regaining their independence, walking without pain, and living with purpose again. Strength training doesn't just build the body, it teaches the mind to do hard things. The discipline carries over into everything else that matters: business, wealth, relationships. If you can show up for the barbell week after week, you can show up for anything in your life. Set goals. Know your work before you even step into the gym so you don't waste your time. Time is money. And a well-planned strength program is the best time and money investment you can make. That's why I recommend a handwritten training logbook. Not just numbers, but notes on recovery, performance, and how you felt. Barbells work because the body adapts to the stress you put on it, just like the skin tans under the sun. If you stress the whole body at once with a compound barbell lift, you force everything to get stronger together. Bones, joints, muscles, ligaments, tendons, the nervous system. More strength equals more resilience against injuries, accidents, disease. It's the best insurance policy you can give yourself. So here's the plan. Warm up with the lift itself, starting light. Perform 3 sets of 5 for squats, presses, and bench press, and only 1 set of 5 for deadlifts because it's taxing. Add weight in 5-pound increments as long as you're hitting all the reps with good form. And you'll want to train 3 days a week if possible. Rest 24 to 72 hours between sessions for recovery. Eat real food. Sleep like it's part of your job. You'll want to wear weightlifting shoes for stability. Use a belt when the weight gets heavy, not as a crutch, but as a performance tool. And this isn't bodybuilding, this is readiness. It's about having the ability to sit, stand, run, pick up, press, and catch yourself if you fall or survive an attack. It's building the muscle that keeps you leaner, stronger, and harder to kill. Mark Rippetoe said it best. Strong people are harder to kill and more useful in general. He also said, strong enough to not have to worry about being strong enough. We all have genetic potential. Push yourself to reach it. Just like everything in life. Do your best and stay consistent. Start now, because the day you need it, it'll be too late to build it.